it's so hard to let you go. You go.
How's it going, boys? Today we have a C5 Z06 being featured on the channel. I just wanted to say a quick thank you to my subscriber over there, Logan. He's letting me borrow, film, and feature his car on the channel. I'm extremely grateful for that. I am super excited to get inside of one of these things. I have yet to actually ever been in a C5 Z06. I've been in C5 Corvettes before, but never a Z06 version. So a really quick breakdown on this C5 Z06 in specific here. It's a very well-kept example of a C5 Z06. As you can see, the car looks mint. In fact, the owner tells me all that he's got done to it is an air intake. All right, enough with the talking. Let's go take this thing for a ride. All right, it's time to take this thing for a drive. We're in neutral, that's a good thing. Be a terrible way to start the video off. How long did you own this car again?
About at the end of 2019.
End of 2019, okay.
I drove it every day for 2 years and drove it like it was a race every day for 2 years too. That's why I had to go through the transmission. I went from 15 to 40 in under 2 years, just barely under 2 years.
I'm noticing so far, it's pretty smooth, the trans so far. Oh yeah, it's got a lot of torque.
That's a light car. I weighted on a CAT scale, certified CAT scale, with a half tank of gas. It was 3,080 pounds.
Wow.
So they're pretty light, yeah.
Well, these are the lightest Corvettes ever made, aren't they?
From the C4 on, yeah. I don't know about the early, ones.
About the early ones.
Old cars are always light.
True.
Yeah. This thing feels good from the passenger seat.
Oh wow, that's good. It's kind of because it's nice and quiet. It's like I don't expect it.
Yeah.
Some people are gonna watch this and they're gonna be like, "He bought a one-owner, 15,000 mile Corvette, daily drove it, and beat the hell out of it."
Yep.
I love it. We'll just go on the highway here.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, that feels good. She gets going too when she gets in the fourth gear.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
You know what's a bad spot for my car and probably yours, because it has the same transmission ratios, is 100 to 130, because it's such a tall ratio when you go into fourth.
Yeah, fourth is tall, that's for sure.
Actually, I went 3 miles an hour faster than a stock 10-speed GT at the Omega Motorsports no-fly zone. His best runs the whole day, over and over, 141, and I had like 3 or 4 that were 144.
Wow, so this is 144, 145 in the half mile?
Yeah, which is the fastest I've ever heard of any stock C5 Z06 going, but I mean, I did break the transmission while I was there, so.
A little bit too much on that downshift there. Yeah, dude, this thing goes, man. Well, I'll tell you what. When I was in the market for a C6, about 6-7 months ago. You know, I was looking at a bunch of C5 Z06s. You know, because I think a lot of potential C6 owners look at a C5 Z06 too, and they're like, hey, you know, this is the more performance-oriented version. You know, it's more special. You know, this one's gonna be remembered more than your typical base will be. You know, so.
Yeah, probably.
It's
it depends what you're looking for. I bought this car because I specifically wanted a C5 Z06 in yellow since I was like a little kid. But if you're just looking for the best bargain and you're, you know, younger, you know, 30 or younger, and you want a more modern car, you're probably going to go for the C6 because it's definitely a bit more modern.
It's easier to it's easier to live with and everything.
Yeah,
you know, there's a few more creature comforts.
Oh yeah.
Not that this wouldn't be comfortable on a road trip or anything, though. You know.
No, it's pretty comfortable. There's no tech. It's just a very basic car.
It's driver oriented.
Yeah, exactly. It's driver oriented.
That's what makes it fun. All right, so one quick thing I want to say about being back in my C6 Corvette is This car feels a lot easier. Oh, we got a nice little acceleration. This car feels a lot easier to drive than his C5 Z06. A lot of what I'm noticing is in the clutch feel primarily, and also the steering feel. The clutch in his Z06 and the steering feel was heavier on it. And honestly, I can't tell you which I like better. I think to daily drive this, I would enjoy this more, but I was really enjoying myself in his Z06. It was super engaging. I did enjoy myself with that car a lot. You wanna go ahead and honk it down? Yeah, I started in second. All right, yeah, he's definitely real quick off the line. I started in second gear off of that. I'll start in first in one of these runs here. 20? Obviously I need to start in first, but he's not far. That car moves. When you're ready. Well, as you guys can see from those runs, he's on my fender, he's on my rear bumper when we're doing those runs. That's super impressive for a car. Remember, intake only. I'm intake and long tubes, so I mean, stock for stock, these cars are probably literally neck and neck. That's just a driver's race at that point. But especially if you guys watched my last video, you saw a bunch of comments of people saying, hey, you know what, maybe consider a C5 Z06 versus a C6 Corvette. And I could tell you now from personal experience that is 100% something you should do. Go out, test drive a C5 Z06, test drive a C6 Corvette, see which one you like better. 01 C5 Z06, he's on my bumper. So again, I want to thank Logan for letting me test drive his C5 Z06. It's one hell of a car, definitely a lot more raw than my C6 Corvette is.
Thanks for having me on your channel, letting me get a few pulls and be featured.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Loving the C6, that thing looks sweet.
Thank you. Yeah, I love the car, man. Love the car.